In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to make more money per customer that you have in your lawn and landscaping business. Now, whether you are just getting started or a seasoned veteran, this video is going to be for you. Make sure to watch all the way to the end because you're going to get extreme value, and we need to make this video the highest liked video. So go ahead and hit that like button right now. So let's jump into it. There are 3 different ways that you can actually make more money per customer. So the first way is to do more services. That is like the easiest way. So if you're mowing lawns, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go trim bushes, or I'm gonna add mulch, or I'm gonna do tree trimming. Just add another service to actually make more money. Now, as you scale, that's not ideally the best feasible option. If you are wanting to ideally get out of the field, that's not always the best, but we're just talking about how to make more money right now. And then I'm gonna show you how to fine tune that system for anybody that is seasoned and veteran so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. All right, the second way that you can make more money is do more and better. All right, so what does this mean? Well, maybe you offer bi-weekly mowing services or even monthly mowing services for you guys that are just getting started. Well, guess what? Do more and better. Well, how do we do that? Hey, customers, we're now offering bi-weekly mowing season all throughout the cutting season. Or maybe you say, you know what? We're gonna only offer weekly mowing services where you're there every single week. So you take that customer that you were typically there for maybe only 15 or 16 visits for the year, and you immediately double it. And you're there 30 to 32 times per year now, simply because what you're doing is more and better. You're doing it better, you're there more, you're keeping the quality better, the edge lines are staying cleaner longer, you're doing it more frequently, and you're doing it better. That is one of the best ways that you can make more money. So the last one that we're going to do is we're actually going to upsell existing customers. I see a lot of people miss this one. When I do coaching calls, and I do coaching calls with hundreds of entrepreneurs, lawn care business owners that are literally wanting to grow their business, they forget the upsell existing customers. The first question I ask when they come to me and they say, Will, I want to grow my business, I want to get more customers, but it's just not working out. How do I get more customers? The first thing I say is, well, let's look at your database. How many leads do you have in your CRM? Okay, you got 1,000 leads in there. Have you sent an upsell this month? We do that every single month in the growing season, and we upsell the clients to services that we want. What we're doing in this is in red, so that way we understand this. We are increasing the lifetime value of a customer. Let's say, for example, you were mowing a lawn, and we'll just say you're mowing a lawn for $50. $50 per cut, every single cut. And let's say you are on a bi-weekly service, so you're there 15 times a season. That's $750. Okay, guess what? Well, what are some levers you can pull in your business to increase the lifetime value of that customer? I mean, you could do more services, maybe do like tree trimming, landscaping, mulch, which we already talked about. Or what if we did more and better? What if instead of offering just bi-weekly, we said, you know what? We're gonna offer weekly. If you multiply that by 2, that automatically doubles the lifetime value of the customer to $1,500. All right, awesome. What if we could upsell the customer a fall mulch job? Cleaning. $500 mulch cleanup. We're gonna trim the bushes, we're gonna pull the weeds, and we're gonna install mulch. All of a sudden, if you add another $500, you're up to $2,000 lifetime value of the customer, and that's for only 1 year. And so if you keep this customer and do good work and not cut corners and do poor quality of work, if you can retain that customer for 2, 3, 4 years, guess what? At 3 years, you now are gonna make $6,000 per customer that you can acquire, which will allow you to spend more money on acquiring more customers and beating out your competition in your area. I cannot stress this enough. We have to figure out a way to increase the lifetime value of a customer, because if we can do that, we will be able to outspend our competition. When they turn their marketing ads off, we turn ours up. That should be the goal, is to ruthlessly beat the competition in your area so they don't have any other option but to go somewhere else. I'm gonna share with you guys, first time ever, a real life example of asking myself, this happened about 3 months ago. I sat down with my leadership team and I said, how do we increase the lifetime value of our customers. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys right now. But before, if you are not subscribed to the channel, right now is your opportunity. Hit that sub button. You are not going to want to miss this kind of content. It will help you make more money. If you like money and you like growing your business, hit the sub button. Let's jump into this. How do we increase the lifetime value? So here is our problem. And trust me, we're not the only ones with this problem. So this correlates to your business too. The problem that you have and I have is we all have low lifetime value. If you don't think it's low, trust me, it's low. It can get better. There's room for improvement. It can grow. This is the problem we're trying to solve. We all have low lifetime value. So how do we fix it? What are some ways that we can increase the lifetime value of a customer? Well, this is the exact problem solving that we use in our business.
5 years ago, I was out in the field every single day, knocking on doors, pushing mowers, and bootstrapping my business from the ground up. Today, I am not in the field and rarely ever in the office. I work on the business and not in it. And that didn't happen by luck. We put the systems in place and now we're handing them over to you. Inside our school community, you will gain access to all of the systems that we've used to allow this to happen. Click the link in the description below.
Number one, we said, well, let's decrease complaints. Why? That's the easiest lever to pull. I don't have to add any service. I don't have to change any of my schedules. All I have to do is focus on doing better work. Why? Well, if the customers leave due to poor quality and you got a big hole in the bottom of your bucket, if you keep putting water in, guess what? You're losing all your water. The customers are just going out the back door. So fine tune this. Whatever expectation or standard you had in your business with your team or yourself about quality, increase it. Get better. If you allow 5 complaints a month, 3 complaints, cut it in half. Now you only allow 2. Anybody above 2 is getting written up. Decreased complaints will lead to better quality services, will lead to longer lasting customers year over year, month over month. That will increase the lifetime value. Because if you could retain a customer for 4 years instead of just only 3 because of better quality, you're going to be far better off. You're going to increase the lifetime value. All right, so that's number 1. All right, number 2, price increase. You can immediately drastically shoot up the lifetime value of a customer if you simply just raise prices. I see so many people go through this problem. I was like it too. And if you don't know how to raise prices, I have a great video on how to do it strategically and properly so you don't lose half of your customers. Just raise your price 20%. Trust me, you'll sleep better at night. You'll have more money in the bank. You'll be able to pay your employees even more. And guess what? You'll have better quality people. It's a full circle. The companies that charge premium pricing, they're just better all around. Price increase, that will immediately, sure, you'll lose some customers. That's okay. That's part of it. But you will increase the lifetime value. And again, you don't have to add any more complexity to the business outside of maybe an email and some price changes. But you don't have to change schedules. You don't have to add more services. You don't have to add, upsells. So these are things that you should be doing right off the rip. All right, the next thing is adding pet waste removal. Now, why would we do that? Very simple. I do like the recurring model system also. It doesn't snow a lot down here in Texas, so it is a service that we can offer during the winter and keep our guys busy and keep our team more employed. The cons of it is I don't like that it's a cheap service. It's a $15, $20 visit, like to pick up dog poop. Plus, it's unpleasant. By the way, we did have a vote inside of our organization. I think there was like 2 people out of 10 that were like, I'll do it if you make me, but the other 8 were like, I'm good. I don't want to pick up dog poop. Okay, so we ended up not going this route, but I want to share with you, if you build your business from ground one and you're just like, hey, we offer dog waste removal, we would pair it with the mowing service to have better efficiency and increased lifetime value, and they would pick the dog waste up before they mow. So now they're not stepping in the poop and they're able to mow the lawns. We would only offer this service to our weekly mowing customers. We would not do this as a one-off service that somebody could sign up for, because to me, the drive out there, you're just going to lose your profit. If it's paired with the weekly mowing, it will make you more revenue and more profit because you're not having to move the truck and you do 2 services in 1 stop. That's where I think it makes sense. Add pet waste removal. So think about this in your business. Can you add that? All right, the next thing is add Christmas lights. This is another option. I see a lot of businesses out there do that. If you are in an area that you have a seasonality aspect, which is like majority of the United States and probably even most countries, okay? There is a aspect of a off season. This would be where you would ramp up your Christmas light promotions. You would also gain and gather leads for the Christmas lights that now come spring, you can literally upsell all of those leads that you just got for Christmas lights. The people that are paying paying people to put up their Christmas lights are the same people that are probably paying the lawn guy to mow their lawn. People that are spending $300, $400, $500 to put up lights, trust me, they're not probably mowing their lawns. So this would be a great add-on service, especially if you're in a seasonal lawn care landscape business where the season kind of comes down, ramps back up with Christmas lights. Think about this for your business. We do weed control, right? We have an 8-round program for our weed control service. We thought about, well, how hard would it be? Because we already have 415 recurring lawn treatment clients. In fact, we actually have more if we added our second location. But we have 415 recurring lawn treatment clients that are on an 8-round program. How hard would it be to send one email and say, hey guys, here's the benefits of adding this 9th round, and maybe it's a grub control or something, or some iron that you can put down on the lawn to help it be more beneficial. And how easy is that to just send one email that says, hey guys, this year we're doing a 9-round instead of 8-round. Instead of being there every 6 weeks, we're going to be there every 5 weeks. Not much has changed. So easy. And most people are not going to care. Most people aren't going to cancel. Oh my goodness, there's another round. Super easy. But what are we doing? Well, each round is about $75. So now, if you got 415 clients like us times $75, you just added $31,000 to the bottom line. Well, not actually the bottom line. That's gross profit. But I mean, $31,000. You're increasing the lifetime value of every customer. Next one. And these are the things that we think through. So we only do aerations in the fall time frame, but we said, you know what? We do get customers that ask us in the spring. So what if we did a spring aeration? And you know what? We figured out that would add $3,000 to the total revenue, because we typically have about 20 to 30 aeration services that we do. We also thought about adding gutter cleaning and then weekly mowing from the start to the end of the season. Because currently right now we do bi-weekly in the spring, bi-weekly in the fall, and then we're weekly during the summer. We have one mow schedule. But we said, well, what if we just said weekly the whole time and the customer asks us when they want to skip? These are all the ways that we sat down and we said, how do we increase the lifetime value of the customer? And what I will tell you is what we did is we 100% did this right away. We dialed in so much so that we changed our handbook. We changed our big three of what winning looks like here, of quality. The new motto around us is 0 yell slips, 0 complaints, every property, every visit, every single day. No exceptions. So when there's somebody getting 1, 2, 3, 4 complaints, we're on it now. We used to let people get 7, 8, 9 complaints a month. Not anymore. Next thing, price increase, 20%. We did that. We did that about 2-3 months ago. And guess what? We lost some customers. But guess what? We just did our all-time highest monthly revenue last month at $138,000 we made in 1 month. This stuff works, guys. We asked our team about this. They weren't gung-ho about that, so I don't ever want to make people feel uncomfortable if I can help not doing that. But again, I mean, I get it too. I probably don't want to tell people I'll pick up dog waste for a job either. Like, that doesn't excite me. Christmas light thing, personally, I'm not a big fan of. The 9th round, I really like. That is an option. I want you guys to see this. You don't have to do all of these, but think about it in your business. Sit down, do some reflecting. How can we make more money per customer? Because here's the thing. If you're like us, maybe you're just getting started in the lawn care industry, or you have 5, 10, 15, 20 customers that trust you already. You're delivering services for them already. They want to give you more money. They trust you. They already do. And you've hopefully had them for a few weeks and months and hopefully some years. And the reality is these customers, they trust you, and they literally are like taking their pockets and like, here, take my money, because they trust you and they know you do good work. But the reality is you're not offering enough services, so the lifetime value of that customer is capped. And so if you could figure out a way to either add another service or do more and better, or do upsells to those customers and send them a monthly upsell every month. Hey, this month we're focusing on bushes. This month we're doing mulch. This month we're focusing on pulling weeds into beds. Let us know if you'd like a quote. Blast that out to all of your customers every single month, once a month. And this will help increase the lifetime value of your customers and allow you to spend more money, to acquire more customers, grow your business, and meet the goals that you ultimately want. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.